Yeah, proud of the way our guys started the game tonight against a very good team here, and they played the right way. They played as a team and got the job done tonight. So, in saying that, we're ready for tomorrow.
Jackson, what did you think you guys did well to start the game?
I just think we started pounding pucks behind their D and kind of playing our game, drew a penalty, and then our power play cashed in a couple times there in the first, and then we just stuck to what we were doing well, and we kept it rolling and worked.
What was it like for you to get your first couple of the year?
Feels good. Credit to my teammates. A couple nice passes there from JP, and we played well, and I'm hoping to do the same thing tomorrow.
Jake, what were your thoughts on how you guys played tonight?
I thought we did good. I thought, especially after we got a lead, we didn't get too high, didn't get too low, just kind of machine-like mindset, and that kind of carried into the third. But I thought we were ready to play, and we're gonna have that same effort tomorrow.
What did it feel like in the first period when the goals are falling and the building gets going like that?
Yeah, I mean the Ralph's crazy when it gets going, and I think that's so important to have a good start. We have a good start, and we're jumping. That just fuels our team, and that's when we're pretty dangerous.
What was it like seeing Dixon Ward before the game? And not sure how much you guys didn't probably watch him play when he was a player, but just seeing a guy like that come back.
It's so sweet, like when we're in the tunnel and he's suited up and he's giving us fist bumps out there, like you can see he's got that look in his eye like he might hop out there with us, and that's pretty cool that he gets to come back and experience that, and we get to pay honor to a legend like that.
Jake, you must be happy. It didn't take you 37 goals to get your first goal of the season. I mean, what does that mean to you?
Yeah, it's cool. I mean, something I've been working on a lot just after practice and stuff to kind of try to add something like that to my game. So just keep shooting and trust that, and hopefully they keep going in.
What was the mindset? Said to someone else in the press box, it looked like you guys were a little angry when you came out tonight. Maybe had some grit and an edge to you.
Yeah, I thought we had a really good week of practice, just competing against each other, and I knew we were ready for tonight, and we're going to have that same effort tomorrow.
Just obviously BU a good team. You guys get the dominant win here tonight, but what's the challenge now of trying to replicate that and try to get a sweep tomorrow night?
Yeah, I mean, the hardest part in college is getting that Saturday win, especially after Friday. I mean, we know they're going to have a big push, but I think the message in our locker room is just to be ready and not to be all happy that we got a Friday night win. Like, we're going to be ready for tomorrow.
Anything else for student athletes?
Perfect. Good job, fellas.
Any questions for Gary?
Brad, what did you think you guys did well in that first period?
You know what? I think everybody got into it, right? All four lines contributed. They played the right way. They, like Jackson said, we got pucks behind their D. We knew that they're a very talented team. We had to make it hard on them, and I thought we did a good job from the outset. I think the key is scoring the first goal of the game, right? At the end of the day, when you score the first goal, you get momentum, and our power play did a good job of that. They came out and they maximized their opportunities on it and ended up scoring one. I think there was only 8 seconds left on the first power play when we scored, but they found a way to get that goal, and then we got the second power play goal, and then it just kept rolling. But I think getting a taste for our young guys to experience what it's like playing at the Ralph, but playing for momentum for 60 minutes here. And we got in a little bit of trouble in the second period with penalties, right? We took about 3 penalties, I believe, and that took us away from our 5-on-5 game. And the penalty kill did a good job in the second, gave up one in the third. But in order for us to be effective with the depth that we talk about, you got to keep 4 lines on the ice, momentum on 5-on-5 opportunities.
What did you think of Jackson's game tonight?
Jackson Kunz, yeah, I thought he did an outstanding job. We put him with Berg and Owen McLaughlin, and he brings some size and heaviness to that line, and he possessed pucks. He made really good plays, and he complimented that line, and those guys, obviously complimented him. But it's really nice to see the transition from his freshman year to where he's at now, as far as his development. It wasn't the easiest for him his first couple of years, but he stuck with it, and now you're kind of seeing the dividends pay off here of him putting the work in and him maturing in his game, and you could just tell he's turned into a man.
And he can score with a shot too. I think in the last goal we saw the release he has. What makes his release so good?
Just, his heaviness, first of all, the accuracy of a shot, knowing the spots that are open, and that's pre-puck awareness, knowing where the goalie's at. And it's tough to do, like, without a screen in front of the net to blow it by a goaltender from, a long way out. That tells you got strong hands and you have a knack for finding the open spots, and he did that. So, like I said, he's a guy, a scorer on our team that you need, because you need scorers. We got a lot of passers on our team, but you need a guy that can finish, and he can finish.
What did you think of Dixon Ward's moment before the game?
I thought it was outstanding. I got to give kudos to the athletic department and then Jody Hodgson of the Ralph Engelstad Arena for allowing us to do that. They do all the organizational side of it, of getting him in here, him and his family, but it was so impactful here because, it goes back into the tradition and history of our culture here of the guys that had success, not only individually, but as teams. And we just want to keep passing that on to our current players. We got 11 new guys in our locker room. They get to see, a guy from the past come in here that did a lot of great things, accomplished a lot of great things, not only in college, but also in the NHL. And just to see him on the ice, and, one of his trademarks when he played was the old 10-2 skating move there, when he puts his heels together and he gains acceleration. And that first lap around the ice, he did the old 10-2, and the boys on the bench were howling. But at the end of the day, it was great to have him back.
Brett, obviously a great opening 20 minutes, but I thought it was impressive that you were able to continue that. What were some of the things that you did to manage the game, but also continue to play your game over the Final Four?
Well, you know what? As coaches, we all talk about resetting after, when you have a lead going, into the second period, a big lead going into the second, you always kind of want to tell your team, it's 0-0 hockey. You got to reset. And that was already said by Jamernick and all the other leaders in the locker room when I came in there to start before the second period. They were talking about the right things about, hey, whatever happened in the first, we got to continue to do that, but you got to play like it's a 0-0 game, and I thought our guys did a good job of that. Now, it was a situation where I think we got, into some scrums after the whistles that got into 4-on-4, and, for us, obviously we'll take 4-on-4, but we're a 5-on-5 team, and, when you're playing against a skilled team, sometimes they want 4-on-4. We'll take the 5-on-5 and just be disciplined between whistles to whistle.
And then just in terms of slowing them down, like that was a team averaging 4.5 goals a night. Just talk about the ability to negate them offensively, really, for much of this contest.
Well, I think a couple things went in there, Alex. First of all, checking, making sure that we had stick on puck, body on body, finishing on top. We call it finishing on top all the time, and so they're back in the play before they are. But I thought TJ was outstanding. TJ made some saves. You got to give credit where credit is due, and TJ made some saves. Where if they get one or two early, it's a ball game again. And at the end of the day, he made some saves to keep our momentum going.
Coach, 6 different goal scorers, 13 guys with a point. Just what do you make about the balance across your lines?
Yeah, well, again, at the end of the day, the first 3 games, we're kind of moving guys around to see their spots and see where the chemistry is. And, at the end of the day, I think you want to try to give opportunity to guys as well. And I thought tonight, there was balance in our scoring, but there was balance in the way we played. There wasn't a deviation as far as, our play away from the puck. Everybody checked, and we call it checking to score, and everybody did a good job of doing that to gain possession of the puck. And once we had it, then we did the right things to do to allow us to get opportunities here. But again, like I said, I think, having 4 lines that can do it instead of 1 line, and if your 1 line can't score and you get shut down, you're in trouble. If you can have 3 or 4 lines that can do it, that's a big deal.